Okay. Well, hello, class. We're back again for part two. Hello, Nancy.
Hello. Hello,
If-
class.
so, if you remember from our last video, Nancy was gracious enough to discuss how you use Reference USA and the Small Business Reference Center to do some research on industry analysis. So in this video, we're going to discuss using the campus databases, or the library tools, in order to do some marketing research on your business. And so once again, we're going to use Reference USA, but we're going to use it in a different capacity. Correct, Nancy?
Correct.
All right. So with that, I'm going to turn things over to Nancy, and she's going to give us another demonstration.
Okay. So I'm going to just jump into the screen sharing.
Okay.
One moment. Share my screen.
All right.
You are good? You can see it?
I can see it.
Okay. So hopefully everyone remembers from the previous video, to get to the databases, I am going to start from the South Mountain College website and click on Library. And then I'm going to click on Databases by Subject. And then under All Subjects, I'm going to go down to Business and Careers. And then finally Reference USA. So the last time we were here, we went to U.S. businesses. We were trying to find competitors. So we actually wanted to look up businesses that were in our industry. This time we want to look at consumers. We want to know who potentially will use our products or our services, that kind of thing. So this time I'm going to click on U.S. Consumers and Lifestyle. And I will be honest, this searching gets a little trickier than the industry research one did. So hopefully it will make sense. Again, I'm going to go from quick search, I'm going to go to advanced search. Because what I want to do is try and find my consumers that are in a certain geography area, as well as certain lifestyles. So just as with my industry research, I'm going to do my geography search, and I'm going to just do metro area again. Students are welcome to go down as far as zip codes, neighborhoods. If they want to do city, state, they can. I'm going to do my metro area. That's what I'm comfortable with. I'm going to go find my Phoenix Mesa area. So I selected it now in my search area. There are a couple of consumer areas I can research. The first one is under lifestyle. I'll show that one really quickly. And then there's something called snapshot. You can't really combine the two, and I'll explain why in a moment. So first I'm going to do a lifestyle search by clicking on the checkbox. And this is the area that has some idiosyncrasies to begin with. So first, you'll see there's lifestyle categories, and when you are doing consumer demographic research, you have to keep in mind that you're thinking about what type of consumer am I looking for in my area. So if I have a nail salon, I obviously want someone who is probably into fashion and beauty, maybe likes to travel, I don't know. So I have to kind of think about those different things that the person who's going to use my product or service, what other things are they interested in? So, for example, I have apparel, fashion, and beauty is the very first one. There's these little plus signs. This is those little idiosyncrasies I mentioned. I want to click on that plus sign to expand it, and this is in the step-by-step guide. If I just check on that main checkbox, all of these get checked, and I don't want that. I just want to select the handful that I might want to look at. Another idiosyncrasy with this, so I might be thinking, well, I want to narrow it down. I want to look at, let's say, beauty and cosmetics, because obviously if I'm doing a nail salon, I want them to be doing beauty and cosmetics. I also might want maybe stylish women's apparel, and I want them to be a charitable donor, and I want them to be in travel. The problem is the way the search works is actually just expanding on all of those. So just like when I mentioned looking for different industries, you might want to do, maybe if I'm doing, for some reason, a nail salon and laundromat together, I might want to do a search for nail salons, and then a separate search for laundromats, and combine the two. In this case, I really want to limit my lifestyle choices to maybe one or two, do the search, and these are lifestyles that I would maybe combine. Maybe beauty and cosmetics and stylish women's apparel. I might combine those two.
So Nancy, you're saying you want to pick the two or three that are most relevant to your target demographic. Okay.
Because what it's going to just do is it's going to just expand out. So the more of these I choose, it's not really narrowing my focus search, it's actually expanding.
Okay.
And so when I get my results, I don't really know which results are related to beauty and cosmetics versus travel. It's just lumping them all in together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do beauty and cosmetics and stylish women's apparel for this search. And then I'm going to update my count to see how many I get. One thing that students will find is if you have too many results, it's actually really hard to use things like the heat map. In fact, it just won't work sometimes.
Okay.
So I'm going to click on View Results. And so from here, I actually get individual information, but what I want to do is look at the heat map. I'm going to click on that. Because just like my competitor search, where I could see where my competitors were located, now I can see where my potential consumers are located. Because maybe I found a really great intersection where there's no competition for my service, if I have no one in the area that's going to buy my product or service, it doesn't do me much good if there's no competitors. Thinking here a moment. Okay, I don't have too many. I think when it gets to 400,000, it's too much. I'm going to big clump right at the moment. Let me get a little farther in here. So the one thing that the search will do is it will stop you from getting to the point where you can start to get personal information about someone. So hopefully it's
That's good.
But it's kind of greenish in this area, so it's a little hard to see. So at this point, it's just literally by location. I can also do, maybe if I want to see something by my consumers by their home income. So it's still looking at the lifestyles I selected. But now I can look at home income. Because I want to make sure they have the money to purchase my services.
To get their nails done.
Yes. Because that's kind of one of those more fun things, not necessarily a requirement. Well, for some people, maybe it is. Not for me. Okay, let me do it again. Oh, that's one problem. So I think I may have gone in too far. Let me go back. It's not letting me. Usually let's me go a little bit closer. I go one more. And a little bit.
Oh, wow. It's very sensitive.
Sorry, guys, taking a moment here. I think our internet connection is tired today.
I would agree.
Yeah, it's there are still some little green dots, but it's not coming up very well. Usually, I have better sensitivity, and I'll actually do some red in some areas. But you kind of have to play with this a little bit, and then this is where again you have to start to think about: do I have those consumers in that area? I may have to play a little bit with my searches to see why it's not coming up as well. I apologize, but that's usually how the search works. So hopefully the students will have better luck with their consumers. Let me go back to my results for a moment. Let me go back to my search. I might try. Let me try just women's apparel as well. Maybe I need to have more. So you notice it bounced up to 330.
Yeah, I did.
And this is where I tell students just to kind of play a little bit until you get the criteria where it works well for you.
And there's no harm in playing. I mean, you can't break anything.
Yeah. So sometimes you'll have too many results, sometimes you'll have too few results. So you kind of have to just play with a little bit. I'm not sure why I'm getting things in Tucson.
Right, when you ask for Mesa.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure what this thing's doing, but for some reason it's giving. So we'll pretend we searched in Casa Grande for the moment. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but you can kind of start to see there's like a little clump of red here. So I mean, there's a higher concentration than where it maybe gets to yellow and green. So unfortunately, my search results aren't coming out great, but you kind of get an idea of how the search works. But I wanted to show. Let me go back to my search. So I also have the option, instead of lifestyles, I can actually look at things like age, gender, political party, affiliation, that kind of thing. However, I can't combine that with lifestyles.
Okay.
And that's because the database is going to prevent me from getting location with personal identifying information.
Right.
So I have to get rid of my lifestyles if I want to do the consumer snapshot.
Okay.
So now I can do something like age. We'll say, let me say 30 to 34, and then that's 39. And just for the
Nice.
And so now, instead of the heat map, I can't do the heat map now because that would be personal identifying a location. But I could do different tables, and there's matrices. There's all kinds of things the students can play with. But I can look at things like a table where it talks about, maybe my 5-digit zip code, and I'm going to look at, let's say, home income. And I'll say show summary. And now I can see within the zip code, because I didn't do that in my search. Okay. Let me go back. We add home income in here. I thought I had it, sorry. And we'll say 61. There we go.
So Nancy, question for you. Would that take people who make above $60,000? I have to click them all.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so however many ranges I want.
Okay.
You can click more than one.
Okay.
So, but for my income, I lost my home income. There it is. Okay, now I'm trying to summary. So now I can start to see in what zip code area I have different income levels. And I can export this out to a spreadsheet, and then I can start doing some sorting. So I can actually do multiple columns. I don't have to just do that one. I'm just showing for the purpose of the exercise. But I could do all of those, gender and income and all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
And then I can go into Excel and I can start playing with sorting.
And figuring out where to best locate your nail salon.
Yeah, that's it. So even though I can't get a heat map, I do still get some representation of the amount of people based on my age, income, gender, that kind of thing. Depending on what I'm trying to find in that table, then I can start looking at my zip code.
Very nice.
So again, kind of a quick and down and dirty search of Reference USA for the consumers. But hopefully it's enough that students will kind of get an idea of what's available. I'm going to stop my screen sharing. I'll come back out for a moment.
All right. Welcome back.
Thank you. And so you've seen this presentation many times, Maria. Do you have any things that you'd like to point out to the students, or any suggestions, or maybe something I may have missed?
I think, the best thing to do is for the students to go ahead and just play around with it, just to get a feel for it, because it's a lot of information. And I would say when I played around with this, it took me maybe like 3 times of playing around with it to get it narrowed down. And the biggest thing is if you're trying to market to someone and you have a limited marketing budget, you don't want to try to market to 1 million people, or in this case, as a studentpreneur, you're not trying to market to 150,000 people, because unless you're trying to be some type of social media sensation, I don't know if you're going to reach everybody the way you want to. So my biggest advice for them is to try to play with this and to get a manageable chunk of people in a targeted area that you want to work with. And then I guess if they have questions going forward, Nancy is located in the library, but if you have questions for her based on these videos, please, I will open up a discussion for the group, and you guys can ask the questions, and I will consolidate them and get them over to Nancy and provide you with answers to those questions. Anything you want to add? I think that's it. So Nancy, thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. And so I'll see you, I guess in real world sometime before the end of the week.
Sounds great. Thank you, Maria.
All right. Thanks again. Have a good evening. Okay.
Happy researching.
Bye.